Welcome to TV station of 易经风水 Weixin TV. Today is Monday, October 9th, 2017. This is Stephanie, serving you the news of new religion of the world Taiwan Weixin Shengjiao of this week. First, let's watch today's feature story.
Hello everyone, Aμή陀佛. This is Kirby. Welcome to Weixin Shengjiao feature story. Weixin Shengjiao dedicates to propagating the Dharma of 易经风水. Grandmaster 慧远禅师 instructed virtuous fellows over and over again that maintaining a harmonious relationship between families was closely related to Feng Shui. If you violate Feng Shui principles for the arrangement on interior and exterior layout of living place, your families will be a complete mess for some period of time till you find solution to pick them back up. On the other hand, if you firmly uphold the Feng Shui principles for your living environment, you can make your family in peace and harmony. There was a story about virtuous fellow Mr. Chen. His 5 family members were stricken with the illness and distress. The worst family member lay in bed, suffered from disease and groaned at the acute pain day and night. So they called for help from Grandmaster 慧远禅师. Grandmaster 慧远禅师 was invited to have inspection of Feng Shui and found out they set the main gate in the wrong orientation. A new road opened a few years ago faced his house directly. The negative qi sharply pointed toward the house and affected them negatively, such as heart problems and ease to lose their temper. Grandmaster 慧远禅师 suggested Mr. Chen should reset the orientation of the front door to avoid the negative qi from ends of the roads. And by doing so, the existing bad situation must be improved. After a week, Grandmaster 慧远禅师 visited Mr. Chen again, and he told him after resetting the orientation of the front door following Feng Shui principles, family members felt much less fear of the unknown, became less angry, and created a profound homely atmosphere. There was another case Grandmaster 慧远禅师 witnessed before. This family had been under a series of unfortunate events for a quite long time. This virtuous fellow felt a great sense of anxiety as his family members suffered from many tribulations. Some were dead, sick, old but unmarried, and one suffered from a car accident which left him disabled and unable to work. After having inspection of Feng Shui, Grandmaster 慧远禅师 instructed, if the house was on a lower level than the surrounding ground, it called 长土, which caused the qi could not flow into the house. Due to unbalanced Feng Shui, the yin qi or so-called negative energy became the sources of disease and may even cause the family no offspring. Grandmaster 慧远禅师 instructed this family should elevate the level of the foundation of the house to the same level of surrounding ground. Once the circulation of qi was improved, things would turn out to be fine gradually. The arrangement on interior and exterior layout of living environment is closely related to your family members' health. For instance, it will affect your lives if too much stuff is in the front and back of yard, or you set wrong orientation of front door. In the following Weixin Shengjiao feature story, we will serve more cases about how to improve wrong Feng Shui and help you get away from the consequences affected by unbalanced Feng Shui. We hope our program is able to inspire visitors to follow Feng Shui principles, to rearrange, redesign, and modify surrounding objects. Grandmaster 慧远禅师 hopes Weixin Shengjiao can bring advantages to each and every household. Afterwards, harmonious families make peaceful society, and then peaceful society makes fortunate country, and finally fortunate country makes the ultimate goal, world peace. Thank you for watching today's feature story. See you next week.
From October 3rd to October 5th, Professor Greenberger from America, who specializes in researching new religions, traditional Buddhism and Taoism, and translation, cultural studies scholar Iron from Hong Kong, and religious scholar Flashsack from University of Vienna visited Weixin Shengjiao 斗六 Branch Temple, Tainan Branch Temple, Taichung Branch Temple, and Weixin TV station. In addition, they went to Nantou 8 Trigram Holy City for the meeting with Grand Master Hunyuan Chanshi, and also witnessed an important construction phase of Weixin Shengjiao, which is the completion of the 8 trigram on plumb of the 25 meters Guiguzi Wangshan Laozu golden sculpture. Afterwards, they went to the headquarters Chanjishan Xianfo Temple for further understanding of the religious culture of Weixin Shengjiao. Let's watch the footage together.
Weixin Shengjiao Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi had a religious exchange with two scholars of religious studies, Professor Greenberger and Mr. Flashjack, before the construction of the Wangshan Laozu golden sculpture at 8 Trigrams Holy City on October 4th. Mr. Flashjack and Professor Greenberger, along with Mr. Irons, are scholars specialized in new religions in Asia. They have been expecting to learn more about the rise and development, the religious context, and the ideology of Weixin Shengjiao through their visit. Master Yuan Qing of Weixin TV station, Director Zhang of Research and Development Center of Religious Affairs of Weixin Shengjiao, and Master Yuan Feng of Weixin TV station guided them throughout their visit. On the first day, they went to Tainan Branch Temple and Douliu Branch Temple. Master Yuan Xing, Abbot of Tainan Branch Temple, and Master Yuan Zun, Abbot of Douliu Temple, received the honorable guests and offered them a well-planned tour. In addition to introducing the history of Tainan Branch Temple, Master Yuan Xing also took the scholars to Tainan's famous tourist attraction, Eternal Golden Castle, which was built by the Shen Baozhen, son-in-law of Wangshan Laozu's reincarnation, Lin Zexu. There he further explained the story behind the construction of Tainan Branch Temple, which took the castle as its model. On the next day, they headed to the starting point of World Peace Taichung Branch Temple and Weixin TV station. There they learned about the 72 heavenly masters of the Laozu whole mandala. Then they went to Weixin Shengjiao College for visiting Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi. Our revered Grandmaster was inspecting the construction of the Wangshan Laozu golden sculpture at 8 Trigrams Holy City. Grandmaster took the opportunity to expound the meaning and the cause of the construction of the sculpture to the scholars. He hopes there will be more international scholars visiting Weixin Shengjiao and that the globe can understand more about our religion. Director Zhang then accompanied the scholars to see Weixin Shengjiao College and the Planning Institute of Weixin Shengjiao. On October 5th, the scholars came to the headquarters Xianfo Temple. There they had a chance to learn more about Weixin Shengjiao by going back to our origin. The two scholars were very pleased and expressed their gratitude to the reception of Weixin Shengjiao, which made them understand more profoundly of our religion. Weixin News.
Take a break. We will come back soon. For this week's footage about the connection between Weixin Shengjiao and society, on September 25th, Master Yuan Yao of Yonghwa Xiushui Taiji Branch Temple was invited to Huatan Junior Chamber International Taiwan for delivering a speech based on Yijing Feng Shui and business, and also sharing Wangshan Laozu's Yijing Feng Shui wisdom, which could be utilized in modern times.
Invited by Worldwide Federation of Young Leaders and Entrepreneurs Junior Chamber International Taiwan Huatan Branch, in the evening of September 25th, the abbot of Xiushui Taiji Branch Temple, Master Yuan Yao, went to Changsha Community Activity Center in Huatan Township for giving a speech regarding the application of Yijing Feng Shui from the viewpoint of businessmen and employees. This speech was proposed by the President of Federation of Young Leaders and Entrepreneurs Huatan Branch, Mr. Huang, and the Chairman of the Chinese Committee, Mr. Lin. They invited Master Yuan Yao to deliver a speech. Master Yuan Yao introduced Yijing Feng Shui. First of all, he aimed to dispel misconceptions and raise awareness of the importance of Feng Shui. He wanted to let members understand that Feng Shui exists in our world. Feng Shui is not superstition. After that, Through sharing actual cases, he instructed how to utilize the Feng Shui principles in daily life and business management. Meanwhile, Master Yuan Yao told members that Feng Shui is being with natural. We have to incorporate ourselves into the natural. Furthermore, Master Yuan Yao shared with members how to get close to lucks and steering clear of unfortunes. The speech included the influence of Yi Jing in health and company's performance. He told how to adjust the placement of furniture to match Feng Shui principles and how Feng Shui influence our health. In short, Yi Jing Feng Shui can benefit people who live in a house to be safe, and their business careers will be prosperous. After the speech, Master Yuan Yao demonstrated cautions requested by the audience and hoped it can help more and more people understand that Yi Jing have in our life is Yi Jing. Towards the audience questions, Master Yuan Yao also provided them with satisfactory answers. The speech was conducted successfully. Weixin News, Huatan Township, Zhanghua County.
For education news, in mid-September, Master Yonghwa of Weixin Shengjiao Xingdian Classroom led virtuous fellows from each Yi Jing Feng Shui class to New Taipei City for participating outdoor teaching.
Yi Jing Feng Shui is the way of life and the practice of wondrous drama. To enhance the knowledge about the Yi Jing Feng Shui is not only discussing in the classroom, but also, more importantly, go on a free trip about the mountain ranges and the geometric configuration. Master Yonghwa led everyone to visit the ancestor house of the Wang Yongqing, approved by his family, and made a tour of the ancestor house to explore its rich history and unique atmosphere. Master Yonghwa illustrated the design and the layout of the house, which only the good Feng Shui ancestors where the dragon is long, and the water carries the energy flow to the house. Next, to the famous Wang Yongqing Grandma's cemetery. After, everyone traveled to Guanyin Mountain and visited the ancestor graves of Dean of Academic Affairs, Mr. Liao of Weixin Shengjiao College. The place was built and designed with the assistance of Grandmaster Wenyuan Chanshi. Master Yonghwa also pointed out of the profound mystery of Feng Shui of the in-house. In-house has many aspects to consider, including the broader environment of the cemetery. The road crosses within the graveyard, nearby natural features such as the mountains or water. The oriental of the plot, in particular how to get its qi or energy nutriment through the front area. Master Yonghwa led all Weixin virtuous fellows to visit the graveyard of Wang Yongqing's grandfather and grandma, of coal mine giant Li Zaichuan, and the farmhouse around the Sanxia district, to introduce the profound mystery of Feng Shui, of young house and in-house, to promote reflection and discuss the techniques and the principles to implement the study of Yi Jing in the field trip. Thank you for all hard work of the Master Yonghwa. All Weixin virtuous truly appreciate Weixin News, New Taipei County.
Take a break. We will come back soon. For this week's Branch Temple's social service, first, on September 29th, Master Yuan Ming of Weixin Shengjiao Luzhou Sanchong Classroom went to Songshan Cifu Temple for investigating the temple's feng shui. Take a look.
Weixin Shengjiao Master Yuan Ming of Luzhou Sanchong Classroom went to Cifu Temple to investigate the feng shui. Songshan Cifu Temple, built in Kangxi years of Qing Dynasty, survived more than 200 years. In the beginning, the temple was called Great Deity of Fortune and Virtue Temple, and settled around the Xikou Street and Chaodian Way. In 1948, because of the old place was built a dike, Cifu Temple moved to the current address and established the Songshan Cifu Temple Management Committee. After moving the temple, it had good attendance and temple. But more than 20 years, the environment around the temple had changed a lot, so the chairman of the management committee invited Master Yuan Ming to investigate the feng shui of Cifu Temple and provide the suggestion about how to improve the feng shui of the temple.
Master Yuanming found many feng shui problems of the temple, that the ditch in front of the main town was covered, and the white tiger side was too high. Master Yuanming made a suggestion that put a flow water in the Azure Dragon side to balance the high rise of white tiger side, and change the position of the desk in the office to receive the energy. Hoped the temple can improve the problems and continue to bless to the local people. Weixin News at Taipei.
Continue on the social service in Tainan Branch Temple. Weixin Virtuous Fellow Mr. Huang's new house was completed, and he invited Master Yuanxing to hold the rite of moving into the new house on September 19th. Let's watch the footage and offer our congratulations to them together.
Master Yuanxing of Weixin Shengjiao Tainan Branch Temple was invited to Mr. and Mrs. Huang's new house in Xinhua district of Tainan to have the rite. The Virtuous Fellow Huang Hengji belongs to 22nd Intermediate class and the class leader of the 16th Fundamental class of Tainan Branch Temple. Mr. and Mrs. Huang are from Taipei and settled down in Tainan. In the day of going to the new house, Mr. and Mrs. Huang invited Master Yuanxing and Lecturer Yuanjie and the Virtuous Fellow of 22nd Intermediate class and 16th Fundamental class to join the rite. Master Yuanxing followed the rite of Miaofa Puchuan, spread with the salt and rice to clean the house, and used the stove fire to thrive in the house. Every Virtuous Fellow followed Mr. and Mrs. Huang have the new blooms to clean the new house. That means wipe the unlucky energy and leave the good fortune. Then Master Yuanxing and Mr. and Mrs. Huang went to the kitchen and fried the peanuts with sesame oil to invite the kitchen god to protect the house. At the same time, Master Yuanxing explained the feng shui of the house as an outdoor teaching. Master and Mrs. Huang thank Weixin Shengjiao Wangchanlaozu and Master Yuanxing and Lecturer Yuanjie of Tainan Branch Temple, and every Virtuous Fellow so much to accompany with them. Just met the teacher's day coming, every Virtuous Fellow delivered the flowers to Master Yuanxing and Lecturer Yuanjie to show the gratitude of teacher's teaching. Weixin News at Tainan.
New religion of the world, Taiwan Weixin Shengjiao boasts modern and practical Yijing Feng Shui culture, as well as religious inclusiveness. Weixin News is dedicated to providing you with the most abundant and diverse news about the development of Weixin world. Thank you for tuning in today. Please join us on Monday evening at 11:30, Tuesday morning at 11:30 and 4:30 p.m. Wangchanlaozu bless you and your family. See you next week.